Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're uncovering the incredible story behind a quarter that many people pass over without a second glance, the 2011 Vicksburg America the Beautiful Quarter. While it may seem like just another piece of pocket change, this coin is making waves in the world of collectors thanks to some astonishing and rare features that can turn it into a highly valuable treasure. So grab your coin jars, magnifying glasses, and curiosity, because this is one coin you're going to want to hear all about. The Vicksburg Quarter was released in 2011 as part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful series, and it honors Vicksburg National Military Park in Mississippi. The park commemorates the Civil War campaign that gave the Union control over the Mississippi River, a key turning point in American history. The coin's reverse design is nothing short of majestic. It features the USS Cairo, an ironclad gunboat that played a critical role in the Civil War. The image is rich in detail, with the ship sailing calmly through the river, and it reflects both strength and history in one stunning design. But this quarter's significance doesn't end with its artwork. The real excitement lies in the rare and valuable versions that collectors are desperately searching for. Like many modern quarters, the 2011 Vicksburg coin was produced in high quantities. But as any serious collector knows, rarity doesn't always come from low mintage numbers, it often comes from what went wrong during the minting process. That's right, minting errors are what turn ordinary coins into extraordinary finds, and the Vicksburg quarter has a few fascinating varieties that are commanding major attention and big money in the coin collecting world. One of the most impressive and desirable errors found on the Vicksburg quarter is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice by the die, but not in perfect alignment. The result? Slight but visible doubling of design elements, most commonly seen in the text like Vicksburg, Mississippi, or the year 2011. You might also see doubling in the rigging of the ship or on the water lines in the background. These double die errors are strikingly beautiful to collectors and extremely rare. The more prominent the doubling, the higher the value, and the excitement. Another standout variety is the off-center strike error. This fascinating mistake happens when the blank planchet is not properly centered in the press, leading to a coin that is misaligned and asymmetrical. These errors are visually dramatic and instantly catch the eye of a seasoned collector. When key elements like the date and mint mark are still visible while part of the design is missing or shifted, the value of the coin can increase exponentially. The Vicksburg quarter with this type of striking error becomes a prized showpiece for any collection, but we also can't overlook the die cracks and cut errors, which appear when part of the die breaks or deteriorates. These errors show up as raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin and are unique to each individual piece. A Vicksburg quarter with a visible die crack across the water or on the ship can attract major attention, especially if it's accompanied by other features like sharp strike detail and mint state condition. Each die crack tells a story of the minting process and makes your coin unlike any other. Collectors are also on the lookout for the ultra-rare wrong planchet error, in which the Vicksburg quarter design is accidentally struck on a coin blank meant for another denomination. These are exceptionally rare, and when one is found, it often becomes a star attraction at auctions. These coins may appear slightly off in size, weight, or color, and once authenticated, they're often valued well beyond expectations. When combined with a strong condition grade, this kind of error becomes a high-stakes collectible that commands top dollar. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting, and when it comes to the 2011 Vicksburg quarter, mint state examples with rare errors are the cream of the crop. Coins that are preserved in mint condition, especially those graded MS-65 and above by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC, are much more desirable and valuable. A pristine surface, full detail in the design, and that original mint luster are what separate a good coin from an exceptional one. Collectors are increasingly recognizing the unique beauty and investment potential of the Vicksburg quarter. Over the past few years, rare error versions have shown up at private sales, online marketplaces, and even auction houses, where they've fetched impressive prices. Collectors and investors alike are racing to find these coins before they disappear into long-term collections, driving demand and value higher with each passing year. So how can you check if you have a rare Vicksburg quarter hiding in your change or coin folder? Start by carefully inspecting your coin with a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look closely at the lettering for signs of doubling, check for misalignment in the design, and be on the lookout for extra metal or strange lines that could signal die cracks. Also pay attention to the color and weight. Anything that seems slightly off could be a clue that your quarter is something truly special. If you find anything unusual, consider having your coin authenticated and graded. It might be one of the rare finds we're talking about today. And now, for the big reveal, the rarest and most desirable versions of the 2011 Vicksburg quarter, featuring verified minting errors and preserved in high mint state condition, have been valued at an astonishing $34,000. Yes, $34,000 for a single quarter. That's the kind of discovery that changes the way we look at everyday pocket change and proves that modern coins can carry just as much treasure as ancient relics. Second rare coin, we're about to sail into the fascinating story of one of the most celebrated coins from the U.S. State Quarters program, the 2001 Rhode Island State Quarter. Now, while most people see this coin as just another quarter rolling through their pocket change, seasoned collectors know that some rare versions of this specific coin are making serious waves in the numismatic world. So if you've got a jar full of coins at home, or even just a few state quarters lying around, you'll want to listen closely, because the Rhode Island 2001 quarter might just be your unexpected jackpot. This beautifully designed coin was released in the third year of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, a series that captured the spirit and identity of each U.S. state with stunning detail. Rhode Island's design is a breathtaking tribute to the ocean state's proud nautical heritage. On the reverse side, it showcases a majestic sailboat cruising through the serene waters of Narragansett Bay, with the iconic Claiborne-Pell-Newport Bridge rising in the background. It's a coin that perfectly represents the state's deep maritime roots and scenic beauty. But beyond its surface beauty, certain versions of this coin hold something even more remarkable: extreme rarity and extraordinary value. Now, here's where things get truly exciting. Not all Rhode Island quarters are created equal. Some were struck with rare minting errors that make them not only unique but highly sought after by serious collectors. These are the kinds of coins that create buzz at auctions, command high prices in private sales, and quickly disappear into elite collections. And the more you understand about these errors, the better your chances of recognizing a true hidden gem. One of the most well-known and valuable errors on the Rhode Island 2001 quarter is the double die error. This happens when the coin is struck twice with slightly misaligned dies, causing a distinct and often dramatic doubling of certain design elements. On this particular coin, doubling has been spotted in the lettering, especially around Rhode Island, the ocean state, and the date 2001. In some rare cases, you can even see doubling in the sails or rigging of the boat itself. This type of error is visually striking, easy to identify, and can significantly increase the coin's value, especially if the doubling is sharp and visible to the naked eye. Another type of valuable error seen on the Rhode Island quarter is the off-center strike. These coins were not properly aligned in the minting press, resulting in a portion of the design being shifted away from center. Off-center strikes are instantly recognizable, and their value increases based on how far the design is shifted, provided the date and mint mark are still visible. A dramatically off-center Rhode Island quarter with full visibility of the date can be a dream find for any collector and can bring in top dollar. Then there are the extremely rare wrong planchet errors, where the Rhode Island design was mistakenly struck on a blank meant for another coin denomination. These errors result in quarters that may be thinner, thicker, lighter, or a completely different color due to the composition of the planchet. They're very rare and usually must be confirmed by weight and sometimes X-ray analysis, but if you're lucky enough to find one, it could be worth far more than you'd ever expect. Also worth noting are die cracks and cut errors, which appear as raised lines or blobs of metal caused by damage or flaws in the minting die itself. These flaws give each coin a truly one-of-a-kind look, as no two die cracks or cuts are exactly the same. When these features show up in visually prominent places on the coin, like across the sailboat or bridge, they can become particularly desirable to collectors looking for standout pieces. The key to unlocking the full potential of a rare Rhode Island quarter lies in its condition. A mint state example, graded MS 65 or higher, will always command more than a worn or circulated coin. Coins that have been preserved in pristine condition, showing full original luster and no signs of wear, are considered investment grade and are highly desirable. If that same coin also carries a rare minting error, then you're looking at something truly extraordinary. Over the last few years, these rare error quarters from the Rhode Island release have been making headlines at coin shows, featured in numismatic publications, and even sold at auction for staggering amounts. Collectors are actively on the hunt, and demand continues to grow, making these coins more desirable with each passing year. This rising interest, combined with the limited number of error coins known to exist, makes them a smart target for anyone looking to add both value and beauty to their collection. So how do you know if your Rhode Island quarter is one of these rare varieties? Start by closely inspecting the coin under a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look carefully at the letters and numbers for signs of doubling, check for any unusual marks, misalignments, or shifts in the design, and weigh the coin if you suspect it was struck on the wrong planchet. These small clues can point to a massive treasure hiding in plain sight. And now, the part you've all been waiting for. If you are lucky enough to find a 2001 Rhode Island state quarter with one of these rare errors, particularly a bold double die or an off-center strike, and it's in mint state condition, your coin could be worth an astonishing $60,000. That's right, $60,000 for a coin that many people wouldn't even notice at first glance. This just goes to show that incredible value is often hiding in the smallest details. Third expensive coin, we're talking about the 2013 Fort McHenry America the Beautiful quarter. This isn't just any coin, it's a modern masterpiece that's quietly making waves in the collector community thanks to its symbolic design, exceptional detail, and rare errors that have elevated its value to jaw-dropping levels. So stick with us, because by the end of this video, you may just find out that a quarter you already own could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. The Fort McHenry quarter was released in 2013 as part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful series, a collection that pays tribute to some of the most historic and beautiful landmarks across the United States. Fort McHenry, located in Baltimore, Maryland, is famously known as the site that inspired Francis Scott Key to write The Star-Spangled Banner, after witnessing the fort's heroic defense during the War of 1812. The design of the coin reflects that moment of pride and resilience. It features the fort with celebratory fireworks in the background, symbolizing both the defense of freedom and the birth of the national anthem. It's patriotic, detailed, and instantly recognizable. But for collectors, it's the coins with errors and rare traits that hold the most excitement and value. While millions of Fort McHenry quarters were struck and distributed into circulation, not all of them were perfect. In fact, some rare versions have emerged with striking minting errors that make them not only rare but extremely valuable. These rare editions are the ones collectors dream of, because they combine beauty, history, and uniqueness all in one small but powerful piece of metal. And if you know how to spot these error coins, you could be holding a true treasure in your hand without even knowing it. One of the most sought-after types of errors on the Fort McHenry quarter is the double die variety. This occurs when the coin is struck twice with a slightly misaligned die, causing a doubled image on certain parts of the coin. Collectors have reported clear doubling in areas such as the fireworks, the windows and outlines of the fort, and even in the inscriptions like E Pluribus Unum and Maryland. The more pronounced and well-centered the doubling, the more valuable the coin becomes. These kinds of errors are visually dramatic and highly desirable for seasoned numismatists who are always looking to add something rare and eye-catching to their collections. Another highly collectible version of this coin involves the off-center strike error. In this case, the coin blank, or planchet, isn't aligned properly when struck, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted. Off-center strikes are popular among collectors because no two are exactly alike. A Fort McHenry quarter that's off-center but still clearly displays the year and mint mark can command serious attention and top-dollar offers from those looking for standout pieces that truly break the mold. There are also confirmed reports of die cracks and die chips on some Fort McHenry quarters. These occur when the dies used to strike the coins begin to wear down or break, causing raised lines or bumps on the coin surface. When these cracks run across key areas of the design, such as through the fort walls, the fireworks, or even the lettering, they create unique patterns that make the coin one of a kind. Die crack errors are especially valuable when they appear in unusual or bold locations, and their uniqueness makes them even more appealing to collectors. Perhaps the rarest error associated with the Fort McHenry quarter is the wrong planchet error, where the coin is struck on a blank intended for another denomination or even a foreign coin. These mistakes are extremely scarce but have been known to happen, especially during high-volume production. A Fort McHenry quarter on a dime or nickel planchet would appear smaller or thinner than usual, and could easily go unnoticed unless weighed or closely examined. But once confirmed, these types of coins become incredibly valuable and nearly impossible to find again. Condition, of course, plays a massive role in the value of any collectible coin. Fort McHenry quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition, particularly those graded MS 65 or higher, are far more desirable. Combine a mint state grade with one of the rare errors we've just discussed, and you've got a coin that skyrockets in both historical and monetary value. Coins like these often appear at auctions and online sales, and when verified and graded properly, they can attract fierce bidding wars from elite collectors who understand just how special these pieces are. In recent years, rare Fort McHenry era coins have popped up in coin shows, private auctions, and online marketplaces, where they've been met with growing interest and rising prices. As more collectors realize how limited these special versions are, demand continues to surge. This is a great example of how modern coins, especially ones from the America the Beautiful series, are starting to rival older coins in both collectability and value. And since many of these coins are still in circulation, you have a real chance of discovering one in your everyday pocket change. So how do you check your Fort McHenry quarters for value? Start by giving them a close visual inspection using a jeweler's loupe or magnifying glass. Look carefully at the letters and numbers, especially for signs of doubling. Examine the edges and design layout to see if anything seems off-center. If the coin feels lighter, thinner, or has an odd shape, it might be a planchet error. And don't forget to weigh it if you suspect something unusual. Every detail matters. If you think you found something special, get the coin graded and authenticated through a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. That's the best way to confirm its rarity and maximize its potential value. And now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. If you have a 2013 Fort McHenry quarter with one of the major minting errors, especially in mint state condition, your coin could be worth an incredible $40,000. Yes, you heard that right, $40,000 for one quarter that many people wouldn't even give a second glance. This proves once again that treasure truly can be found in the most unexpected places, even in a simple handful of change. If you think you found a special Fort McHenry quarter or just want to share your thoughts and questions with other collectors, leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear about your discoveries and experiences. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another exciting update on valuable coins that could be hiding right under your nose. Especially, we're diving deep into the world of one of the most fascinating pieces from the USA State Quarter series, the 2006 Nevada State Quarter. This coin is more than just a collector's item, it's a rare gem that has been capturing the attention of numismatists and investors alike. The Nevada Quarter, released as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, beautifully showcases the state's rich heritage, but what makes it truly special are the rare minting errors and unique features that have pushed its value into a league all on its own. So, listen closely because by the end of this video, you might discover that your everyday change could be hiding a spectacular prize worth serious money. The 2006 Nevada Quarter is well known for its striking design depicting the iconic wild Mustang, a symbol of the untamed spirit and rugged beauty of the Silver State. The Mustang gallops freely across the desert landscape, embodying Nevada's pioneering history and natural wonders. Released by the U.S. Mint as part of the 50 State Quarters program, this coin quickly became popular among collectors not just for its artistry but also for the incredible range of errors that have been discovered, making it a must-have for anyone serious about coins. Now, what truly elevates the Nevada quarter above the rest is the incredible variety of minting errors found on some coins from this series. Among the most sought after are the double die errors, where the coin's images and inscriptions appear duplicated or doubled, often with a slight misalignment. On the Nevada quarter, this doubling can be seen in the lettering, the word Nevada, and even the details of the Mustang itself. These errors are not just fascinating to look at, they are also exceedingly rare and highly valuable. Collectors who manage to find a clear double-die Nevada quarter hold a piece of history that few others can claim. Another standout error that has collectors buzzing is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank is not perfectly aligned in the minting press, resulting in the design being shifted to one side with part of the coin's face missing or incomplete. Off-center strikes on the Nevada quarter are especially prized because the misalignment highlights different aspects of the coin's detailed design in unusual ways, making each off-center coin unique. The more dramatic and precise the off-center strike, the more it demands attention and higher prices, but that's not all. Some rare Nevada quarters also show evidence of die cracks and die breaks, where the metal dies used to stamp the coins develop small cracks or chips, imprinting raised lines or blobs onto the coins. These tiny imperfections add character and uniqueness to the coin, creating miniature error maps that are incredibly rare and much sought after by collectors. When these die cracks appear in prominent places like the Mustang's mane or the lettering, they become even more collectible, adding a distinctive story to each coin. An even more astonishing rarity is the wrong planchet error, where a Nevada quarter is struck on a blank intended for another coin type, such as a dime or a nickel. These errors are nearly impossible to find and instantly become the crown jewels of any collection. They represent a minting mistake so unusual that it sends collectors and auction houses into a frenzy. Finding one of these is akin to discovering a needle in a haystack, and their scarcity ensures that they command astronomical prices. Condition is absolutely critical when it comes to determining the value of a Nevada quarter. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS 65 or higher, are exponentially more valuable, particularly when combined with one of the rare error types. Such coins often appear at auction and online marketplaces, where the bidding can quickly soar as collectors compete for these highly coveted pieces. The better the coin's condition, the more it retains its artistic detail and mint luster, making it far more appealing to collectors and investors alike. In recent years, several Nevada quarters with exceptional error characteristics have appeared in major auctions and private sales, fetching prices that are nothing short of spectacular. These sales not only set records but also fuel growing demand among collectors who realize that the Nevada quarter's error coins are an investment that continues to appreciate. This surge in interest highlights just how valuable and desirable these coins have become, and how lucky you could be if you stumble upon one. If you want to identify these valuable Nevada quarters yourself, start by carefully examining your coins with a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for doubled images or letters, any off-center designs, and unusual raised lines or bumps that indicate die cracks. Pay close attention to the edges and overall alignment. If you spot something unusual, consider getting your coin professionally graded and authenticated by services like PCGS or NGC to verify its rarity and maximize its market value. And now, here's the exciting conclusion. If you have a 2006 Nevada quarter with one of these remarkable minting errors, especially in top mint condition, your coin could be worth an astonishing $80,000. Yes, $80,000 for a coin that many people overlook as just simple pocket change. This is a perfect example of why collectors never stop searching and why the Nevada quarter continues to be a shining star in the numismatic world. Next coin, we're diving into a truly remarkable piece from the USA State Quarter series, the 2002 Mississippi State Quarter. This coin is not just an ordinary collector's item, it's one of those rare gems that has captured the fascination of the numismatic world and continues to generate incredible excitement. Released to honor Mississippi's rich history and heritage, this quarter is now famous for its rare minting errors and unique characteristics that have made it a highly coveted prize among collectors everywhere. So listen carefully, because what you're about to discover could change the way you see that simple quarter in your pocket. the 2002 Mississippi Quarter beautifully celebrates the state's deep roots with its intricate design featuring a magnolia blossom, the state flower, surrounded by the words, "The Magnolia State." This design perfectly captures the natural beauty and cultural significance of Mississippi. But beyond its artistry, this coin is renowned for its rare and unusual minting errors that can dramatically increase its value. From double dies to off-center strikes and die cracks, these errors turn a common quarter into a sensational collectible that any serious coin lover wants to add to their collection. One of the most thrilling errors to look out for on the Mississippi Quarter is the double die error. This happens when the coin is struck twice by the minting press in a slightly offset position, creating a doubled image or lettering effect. On the Mississippi Quarter, you might spot doubling in the inscriptions or even in the delicate details of the magnolia flower petals. These double die coins are incredibly rare and instantly stand out when viewed under magnification. For collectors, finding such a coin is like hitting the jackpot, and these errors command premium prices in the market due to their uniqueness and the story they tell about the minting process. Another highly prized variety is the off-center strike error. This is when the coin blank shifts during production, resulting in the design being partially stamped off the edge of the coin. Off-center strikes on the Mississippi Quarter range in severity, but the more dramatic and well-defined the off-center strike, the higher its appeal to collectors. Each off-center coin is a one-of-a-kind treasure, showing a partial glimpse of the beautiful magnolia while leaving part of the coin blank. Such coins are extremely sought after because they are tangible reminders of the intricate and sometimes unpredictable nature of coin minting. Die cracks are also a fascinating feature that collectors seek on the Mississippi Quarter. These tiny cracks or fissures in the coin's die cause raised lines or irregularities on the coin's surface. When these cracks appear near key design elements like the magnolia or lettering, they become especially noticeable and rare. These imperfections make each coin unique, almost like a fingerprint, providing collectors with a story behind the coin's creation that elevates its value and desirability. What truly takes the Mississippi Quarter's value to the next level is when these errors are combined with pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that maintain their original mint luster, sharp details, and show no signs of wear are exceedingly rare. These top-grade coins are the cream of the crop and often fetch astonishing prices in auctions and private sales. The demand for such high-grade error coins continues to rise, making them not only beautiful collectibles but also smart investments. In recent years, the market has seen several Mississippi Quarters with extraordinary mint errors bring in jaw-dropping prices at auction. These sales highlight how much collectors value these coins and prove that the 2002 Mississippi Quarter is far from just a simple piece of pocket change. These high-profile sales add credibility and excitement to this coin's already glowing reputation among numismatists and investors worldwide. If you want to find out if your Mississippi Quarter could be one of these rare treasures, start by examining your coins closely with a magnifying glass. Look carefully for doubled letters or images, any signs of off-center designs, or unusual raised lines that indicate die cracks. If you suspect you have an error coin, getting it professionally graded can help confirm its rarity and dramatically increase its value. And here's the moment you've been waiting for. A 2002 Mississippi Quarter with these rare and exceptional mint errors, especially in pristine condition, could be worth an astonishing $90,000. That's right, $90,000 for a coin many see as ordinary but which holds incredible hidden value. It's a testament to the thrill of coin collecting and the incredible stories behind these tiny pieces of history. Last unique coin, we're diving into a truly fascinating chapter of America's numismatic history with the 2016 Harper State Quarter. This coin is much more than just a simple piece of currency, it's a rare collectible that has captured the attention of experts and enthusiasts alike. Released as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the Harper Quarter showcases the stunning Harper House located in West Virginia, a symbol of resilience and heritage. But what makes this coin incredibly special and highly sought after is the unique minting errors and rare varieties that have propelled its value through the roof. If you're a collector or just someone curious about coins, listen carefully because this could be a game changer for your collection. The design of the Harper Quarter itself is a masterpiece, featuring the Harper House nestled among towering pine trees and rugged terrain. capturing the spirit of West Virginia's natural beauty and historic significance. Yet, beyond its artistic appeal, this coin has become famous for several rare minting errors that make it a prized possession. Collectors are particularly interested in the double die errors, where doubling is visible on the lettering or the intricate details of the house. These errors are caused by the coin being struck twice in a slightly shifted position, creating a ghost-like image that instantly signals rarity. Spotting these double dies requires a keen eye or a magnifier, but once identified, they transform an ordinary quarter into a collector's treasure. In addition to double dies, the Harper quarter has some stunning off-center strike errors that have become the talk of the numismatic community. These occur when the coin blank shifts during striking, causing the design to be partially missing or misaligned. The degree of off-centering greatly affects value. The more dramatic and well-defined the misstrike, the more valuable the coin. Off-center errors provide a glimpse into the unpredictable nature of coin production, making each coin with this flaw a one-of-a-kind artifact that collectors cherish. These coins tell a story, reminding us that imperfections can sometimes turn into priceless features. Another fascinating feature to look for on the Harper quarter is die cracks. These are tiny fissures in the coin's die that leave raised lines or irregular patterns on the surface of the coin. When die cracks appear near important design elements like the house or trees, they add a layer of uniqueness that significantly boosts the coin's collector appeal. Each crack makes the coin almost like a fingerprint, unique and impossible to replicate. These subtle details reveal the coin's journey through the minting process, enhancing its story and increasing its desirability among coin enthusiasts. What truly elevates the Harper quarter's value is when these errors are paired with exceptional condition. Coins that retain their original mint shine, sharp details, and show no signs of wear are incredibly rare. These flawless error coins command the highest prices in the market because they combine rarity with beauty. The demand for such pristine pieces is soaring, making the 2016 Harper quarter not only a historical keepsake but also a smart investment for anyone serious about coin collecting. In recent auctions, Harper quarters exhibiting these rare minting errors and in top grades have sold for impressive amounts, confirming their high demand and value. These sales have added credibility to the coin's status and ignited excitement within the collecting community. Knowing the potential value of this quarter encourages collectors to examine their own coins carefully and seek professional grading to unlock their true worth. If you think you might have a Harper quarter with these rare features, take a close look under magnification. Search for doubled lettering, off-center designs, or unusual raised lines that indicate die cracks. If you spot these signs, consider having your coin professionally authenticated and graded to maximize its market value and collectability. Now, here comes the exciting reveal. A 2016 Harper State quarter exhibiting these rare and extraordinary mint errors, especially in pristine, uncirculated condition, could be worth an astonishing $40,000. Yes, $40,000 for a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket or coin collection right now. This incredible value reflects the intense demand and admiration for this unique coin among collectors worldwide. Have you discovered a Harper quarter with any of these amazing features? Or do you have questions about how to identify rare coin errors? Drop a comment below. We love hearing your stories and helping you unlock the hidden gems in your collections. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an exciting coin discovery. Thanks for watching, and remember, your next coin could be worth $40,000. Keep hunting and happy collecting.